So this is our new upper body program. We are doing this for the next 3 weeks. We have part A, part B, part C. So on part A we have 3 different exercises. We're doing thrusters, we squat down and then punch overhead. When we squat, our palms are facing each other. Then when we punch overhead, they twist slightly so the palms are facing out. Try and keep the arms behind the head and ribs down, so not like this. So 20 of these, warming up the shoulders and the core and the back. 20. Then we go into a prone. So we're down in a plank position. Squeezing the bum cheeks tight, wrist underneath the shoulders, feet a little bit apart. I'm going to pike up, tap my opposite foot with my hand, or just reach towards it. If you don't have the flexibility, that's fine. But just make sure to come down to a proper plank at the bottom each time, and we're doing 20. Roundabout, we want this to be quite fast, around that pace. Okay, so 20 of those in total. Keep changing sides. Then we go immediately into Snakey push-ups. So these are the Catherine Zeta-Jones ones from entrapment. I bend my elbows to the ground, I snake it down, and then into like a cobra at the top. We have 2 options here. The easier option is just to go straight back into the pike position, snake it down and up. The harder option is to come down and then try to go back the way you came. So bend the elbows and push back up. That way is rancid, okay? So we have 5 of those, I'm not doing any more. We have 5 of those Snakey push-ups. So 20 thrusters, 20 tap of hand up to foot, and 5 Snakeys. 3 rounds. So in part B now we've got kind of 4 different exercises, kind of 3. So we have a bent over row. We're doing supine, which means our palm is facing outwards and bent over, pulling in and back down. If you have a barbell, use the bar. With the dumbbell, it's palms facing out, keeping the back tight, stick out the bum, very slight bend in the knees, pull in and back down. Elbow stays quite close. If the heavy dumbbell is really big, you can pull your elbow slightly out to the side to give yourself a bit more space to row. Okay? We're doing about 12 reps on that. Aim for 12. Don't freak out if you can't get to 12. We will allow you to do a little bounce on it into a little bit of a bodybuilding session there. If needs be, that's okay. Then we go into bent over flies. So this session is quite backy, like we need your back switched on the whole time. We're going bent arm, you're bent over, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back. So from here, in and out 20 times. Once you've done 20, you want it around this pace. We're going to hold it here, elbows back, hands back, keeping it switched on. So it's not this with the elbows back, it's hands and elbows back. Okay, you'll really feel it in your back. 20-second hold on that. If you're totally done within the 20 seconds, just take a little break and then go back into it. If you've lost your form completely, just stop. Then we have wall walks or couch walks. So if you have a free wall at home and if you're comfortable with doing this, we did this in the open, we've done it before in the gym as well. So lying down, feet just against the wall. I'm going to pike myself up, put my feet up on the wall, and then I start moving my hands in as I walk, climb up the wall to about here, head up under, keep looking at the wall, try not to be here because now your back will arch. Okay, so I always keep looking at the wall as I come back down onto the ground. That's 1. We're doing between 3 and 5 of these. If you find 1 really tough, just don't go up as high and try to get 3 done. Okay, so again, if you have a chair, if you don't have a wall, a chair or a couch, this is the other option. A couch would be better. You're going to lie down, pike upright, then get 1 foot up, other foot up, walk it in. If you can keep your legs straight, great. Walk it back out and back down. If you can't keep the legs straight, you can bend them. Walk it in again, I'm keeping my head looking through. Walk it out and down. And again, same reps. 3 to 5 reps. If you're in bits, do less reps. So we have 3 rounds of that whole thing. The rows, then the flies, the hold, and then the wall walks. 3 rounds.
Okay, part C of our Wednesday program is we have 2 1-minute AMRAPs that we're going to repeat 3 times. Okay, so AMRAP number 1, which is the last 1 minute, is bicep curls. We're going to do 5 of them. We're going to keep our one hand on each head of the dumbbell, squeeze our elbows in nice and tight. We've got 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go into a 90-degree angle, and you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Okay? You're going to hold it there for 10 seconds. Squeeze your bum nice and tight. Shoulders back and down, everything locked in. No leaning back at all. Okay? Stay nice and tight. So you do 10 seconds there. Then back into 5 bicep curls into 10 seconds of 90-degree hold. You do that continuously for 1 minute, getting as many rounds as possible in there. Then we're going to put the dumbbell down and we're straight into the same concept. We're going into the push-up. If we can, we're going to get that nice tight plank push-up, hands directly underneath the shoulders, and we're going to do 5 push-ups, chest to floor, and then we're going to hold for 10 seconds at your lowest point, so at your sticking point. So here's my sticking point in a push-up. I'm going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back in to 5 push-ups. If I need to go on my knees, I go on my knees, and I still hold that position there. Again, that's a 1 minute AMRAP. On the push-ups, guys, make sure your elbows are nice and tight, that we're not splayed out, and our hips aren't up in the air. This is not a push-up. We want to work on that nice straight line between your knee and your shoulder, or between your feet and your shoulder. Up on your toes if you can, and again, that's nice solid reps. So it's 5, then 10 second hold, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you keep doing that 1 minute AMRAP. We're going to do all of that 3 times. So 1 minute AMRAP, 1 minute AMRAP, we do it all 3 times. We will explain it in class as well, but it is a nice little pump. That is Wednesday.